Hello everyone! Today I'm going to make this card. It's a completely Copic card and I'm going to show you step by step how I made it. So let's get started. First I'm going to show you very quickly some stamps that I'm using, and these are all from the new release from Whimsy Stamps. And you really have to check my blog or the Whimsy Stamps blog because there are a lot more stamps and dies that were coming out, and yeah, you just have to check it. So I got my Missy tool. I don't have it for a long time, but I am so in love with it. So first I stamped out the bow and a little tiny flower that is in the extra dog stamp set, and you see me first stamping it, then stamping it on some masking paper, and then cutting it out. They were very small, so it was not so easily to do that, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So I'm masking it off, then I'm stamping the dog. And here I will do the same. I will also use some masking paper, cut it off or cut the dog out, and this time I didn't cut him completely because it wasn't necessary for what I was doing. I just had to cover the bottom of the dog. So when he's in a good shape, I'm using the little yeah, I don't know how you call it, but the dog pillow, and I'm also using a flower pot that is broken on the ground, and I thought, oh, that was funny to use with some new sentiments, and I used like we are friends forever, endeavor. I thought it was so funny with this scene in my mind. Here I am watching how the direction is. I want to make some tiles, and so what I did, I used the pillow as my guideline, and the sides of the pillow I with a pencil line I made them longer till they come to the same point, and then I'm using that point to make the rest of the tiles, and so you got a realistic tiles. It's in perspective, I think. I was thinking about the right name. So when I draw the tiles in perspective, then I start taking my Copic markers and start coloring. So here I first start with, I think, E47, sorry. And then my normal brown colors that I use are E35, E33, and E31. These I really like, and E37 also. I just love these color combos. For sure, for a dog. So I'm just coloring in normally. And at the end I am making some dots, so it looks a little bit more texture and realistic. Yeah. Also the belly from the dog, I will make some I will make some flicks like you do for the flicking technique, and that's just because I think then it looks more like hair and it's more realistic. And because the puffy dog eyes are a little bit small, I decided I made a little circle around them with some blue that it looks like his the color of his eyes. And I was not really happy with the actually with my masking for the bow, because now the bow is in his ear and it must be a little bit more aside from it, but I'm quite okay with it because you can't really change everything, or if you make a mistake, it's a handmade card, it's okay for me to have a little mistake like that. And of course for the belly I used my Y markers, like Y35 I think, Y5, Y3, Y1 and Y0. And then I'm using some pink for the ears and the dog's feet, or the bottom of the dog's feet, but I can't really remember which colors that were. And for the red I'm use my usual colors, or 29, no, I don't know, I think it's or 59, and then or 29 or 27 or I use them a lot, so I don't know the rest of them, sorry. So here we can have a little bit more like a close-up. I think it's or 05 and then or 22, if I'm not mistaken. And because I want to really, the pillow has to look like he's really sitting on it, so I make some little lines so that really looks like he's sitting on there, and yeah, make it dark where he is sitting. When I make some shadows, I just try to think how it would look like the pillow on the sides. I put some dark in the middle because that will be deeper and it will look like it's a little bit darker. And then I start with my flower pots. And the flower pot is made with the colors 100, I think PV29, and then just C7 and C5. And I will color the flowers and of course the pot. The pots will have some yellow and orange colors. And I think that's made with, I don't know for sure, so I ain't gonna say it, but the yellow parts of the pot were made with the I15, Y15, Y08 and Y06. But for the orange colors, I'm sorry, but I forgot about it. And again, for the scent, I put some dots. And then I will color my tiles, and they have seen each color of the rainbow. I started with brown, I did go over with blue, and I did go over with another kind of brown, and I really didn't like this one. It really looked dirty. And then I was like a little bit panicking because I really didn't want to make the card over again. But I'm happy I decided to try and go over it again with some green, and I really like the end result of that one. It really covered up the problem a lot. So yeah, I did want to include it in my video because, you know, everyone makes sometimes a mistake, and don't stress. Try to think. Of course, if you color too much, your paper will be absorbing too much of the color, so it can be that it will damage your paper. But I was happy that I tried it. Then, because the tiles got another color than I was normally wanted to use, I just looked up on Google seeds color combo green and red, and then you got these awesome color combos with different colors. And I decided to use that the color combo that I showed you in the beginning of this little part. And I'm using yellow for the wall, and I'm not coloring the wall regularly, but I am wanting to I want that the wall looks like it has some wallpaper, and that's why you will see me using a stencil very quickly. It's an awesome stencil. It doesn't have sharp edges. That's why you don't damage your marker points, because think about it when you use stencils for your Copic coloring. But it really is amazing because it really looks like wallpaper when you use this. And it's a nice stencil that sticks a little bit on your paper. I don't know what kind of material it's made from, but it's amazing. It really looks like wallpaper when you use it, and I just love that technique, and I thought it was awesome to share with you. So that's already my card for today. I hope you liked my little video. I will make the card with the rest of the frames, the frame die that I showed you in the beginning, and just put also a little bow on the card and finish it off with some sequins, and that's how it looks like now. So I hope you enjoyed my video making, and I will see you in the next video. And if you want to keep watching and see some other videos, stay tuned and keep exploring my YouTube channel, or don't hesitate to visit my blog. So hope to see you there. Bye bye.